Good evening, everyone. I'm filming from Man Museum, the National Archaeological Museum of Naples, and I'm here for the World Press 2019 photo exhibit. Witnessing the exhibition is a little bit like reading 100 newspapers from all over the world all in one go. There are groups of photographs about migration, photographs about political disruption and war, and photographs about nature. This is one of many photos about migration. So the story is two parents being arrested at the border of the United States with Central America, and their child crying, probably anticipating the fact that she may be separated from her parents. Migration again, this is the border between Mexico and the United States. No, Trump, stop building walls. This is Malibu, California, and these horses were saved from a wildfire. You can still see the terrible light coming from the flames above. These photographs are not about a poor country, but arguably the richest country in the world, the United States, where people have become hooked or addicted on opioids, so medicine, and in many cases this has become a worse plague than heroin itself, so much so that President Trump declared it to be an emergency. This picture is from the United States. It's a boxing match, and there is the Olympic champion and also champion in different categories of weight, Vanessa Shields, giving her adversary a massive right hand, very, very heavy right hand, presumably a hook, and the face of her adversary still vibrating under the impact. What a massive KO. I am a casual boxing fan and a fan of Vanessa Shields, and I'd never want to get into an argument with her. This is a celebration of womanhood in Cuba. So it's the celebration of the 15th birthday of girls that slowly become women and are ready for marriage. This celebration had a special significance because the girl celebrating was diagnosed cancer at a very, very early age, and doctors said she would never ever go beyond the age of 13, but clearly you can see she's a healthy woman now, and she's ready for a new life. These pictures come from Patagonia, from Chile, and they are pictures of the mountain lion, the puma, the cougar. So the mammal and the big cat with the largest hunting grounds in the world. So he is hunting and feeding on an animal that is similar to the llama. I think I have a cultural relationship with this picture. This is the result of an eruption. The volcano Fuego, which means fire, erupted suddenly near Guatemala, and the eruption was exceptionally violent. It was totally unforeseen. Many people lived and live still at the foothill of the volcano, so many houses were hit by the eruption. This is a bedroom covered and half buried in ash. I'm from Naples. I'm filming from the National Museum, where we have the remains of Pompeii, and this could happen to us any time in the future. These are pictures of the political upheaval in Venezuela. Here the topic is war, basically the civil war going on in Yemen, with government forces fighting opposition, fighting rebels and imposing food blockades on the whole country, and also great shortage of medicine throughout. The most dramatic picture is this one of a little boy crying, gulping for air. This little boy had a heart disorder and there was no oxygen available, so as a result he died. These four pictures deal with political elections in the Republic of Congo, the Democratic Republic of Congo, just after the last mandate of President Kabila. So police was trying to repress political opposition just before the elections. These pictures come from Africa again, and Lake Chad. Lake Chad is dry. It's getting drier by the minute. We're talking 10% of what it used to be. Many people used to live on fishing and agriculture, and their economies have become totally disrupted. So these are pictures of conflicts born of that terrible situation. Many people are not aware that there is an important project called Trans-Acqua. It's an Italian and Chinese project, and the idea is to replenish the lake, taking a small part of water from the river Congo. Let's hope they are successful. However, Trans-Acqua has also a political impact because other countries and academics from rich countries are trying to say it would be a terrible idea and it would cause more damage, probably because they don't want Africa as a whole to increase its wealth. This is the winning photograph overall for the exhibition this year. The name of this woman is Petronella Chingumbura. Sorry for the mispronunciation. Anyway, she is the leader of a team of anti-poachers in Zimbabwe. So the idea is to give courageous, brave women in Zimbabwe an opportunity to earn money and at the same time save wild animals from poaching. This is a photograph showing three models wearing clothes designed by Adama Paris, so a fashion designer in Dakar, and Dakar is becoming a hub of a fashion world in Africa, and they organize a yearly fashion week. Wanna go? These pictures are about the tradition of raising falcons and eagles, and one picture in particular is quite funny, if you will. So there is a Scottish man who breeds falcons in captivity, and he is wearing a mating hat. He's hoping that the male falcon will jump on the hat and make love to him, so to speak, and deposit some precious sperm for reproduction of females on the hat itself. This is one of my favorite pictures of the whole exhibition, if not the favorite, and one of the cruelest. In Hungary, people collect frog legs, and sometimes, or in most cases probably, they sever the limbs of the poor frogs while they're still alive, and then they throw them back in the water. They do this in mating season when the frogs and the toads meet to reproduce. So in this picture, the poor frogs that are dying strive to reach the surface, aided only by their front legs. More sports from the Czech Republic. This is Zdenek Sefranek. So he is a great athlete and sportsman. After an accident, he lost the use of his legs, but he became a Paralympic athlete. So you can see his aptitude for different sports, including mountain biking on wheelchair and even boxing on a wheelchair. What incredible courage. What a person to look up to. This is another picture about man-caused pollution. This is a river, the river Pasig in the Philippines. The river is known to be one of the most polluted in the world, and efforts have been made to clean the river. So the river is being cleaned. In 2018 there was an award for how much of a river was cleaned, or parts of it were reclaimed, but there is so much plastic in the river that this plastic is dense and solid. And here we have a young boy collecting plastic and recyclable material and sleeping at the same time on a mattress which is floating on plastic.